So I want to share with you one more theme around feeling anxious. All those things that we struggle with, all those burdens we carry. And there's this text, and it's in a song, which I'm going to teach you in a few moments, but it's adapted from Scripture, and it is this, and I'd like you to memorize it and say it with me. It is, "Cast your burdens onto Jesus, for he cares for you." I think it's just amazing to think that Jesus is the one who cares for us. Let's say it together again. Cast your burdens onto Jesus, for he cares for you. Care and carry sound awfully similar, and part of the wonder and promise of this text is that Jesus, when we cast our cares on him, he carries our cares for us, or helps us to carry them in some way. And I just am incredibly grateful for that. So, say it again with me. Cast your cares onto Jesus. Cast your burdens onto Jesus, for he cares for you. Cast your burdens onto Jesus, for he cares for you. I told you there's a song I'm going to teach you, and that lyric is in the song. The song is a song I learned from a friend in college. His name was Shadrach, and he was, I believe, from Kenya. So I have no idea where the song comes from beyond that, except that I learned it from him. And cast your burdens onto Jesus, for he cares for you, is the main lyric. Now, we're going to do the song, which is a fun thing. But before we do the song, we're going to do a game that has to do with the verb cast. To cast something is to throw something. We think of it in fishing when you cast a line or you cast a net. You throw something and you get something back. If you cast your burdens onto Jesus, one of the things you get back is you get relief from your burdens. So I want us to think about and to plan a little game. And I'm going to demonstrate the game for you so you can play the same game at home. Take your burdens, whatever they are, and write them on some scrap paper. Oop, I'll do that one last. Which one am I going to do first? Yes. There we go. You guys know some of my burdens. One of my burdens is my care for Robin and her cancer. Another burden I have is for my dad and his cancer. And a burden that all of us have in one form or another is around COVID-19. These are all really, really big things. And sometimes, even when we have big things as burdens, the small stuff becomes a big deal. Have you ever done that? Clean my room. That's my burden for the moment, and right now I just can't handle it. I am totally flipping out. I can't deal with the stress. Compared to the other stuff, it's small. But sometimes it's the little thing that we just lose it over. Sometimes it's simple things like, what am I going to eat for dinner? These days, that's a lot more complicated. And I just want to say thanks to everybody in the church who's been so gracious to us. So, take your cares, whichever ones you've got. I got 5 here, and here's what you do next. You take them, crumple them up, make them balls. I'm going to have 5 balls when I'm done. It is fun to crumple up paper into balls. I told you this was a fun game. So I've got 5 balls right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want to cast these burdens. That means throw them. I want to throw them onto Jesus. So for the purpose of our game, this recycle barrel is Jesus. And I am going to cast my burdens onto Jesus. Let's see how good it... Oh, I got it in. Got the first one in. Woo! Got the second one in. Whoa, I missed. I'll have to get that one off the floor and try again. Got the fourth one. And then the 5th. And coming in with a rebound... Got the one in I missed. Yes. I told you it was a fun game. Cast your burdens onto Jesus, for he cares for you. So I'm going to teach you the song. I'm going to sing it for you, and there are some actions involved in the song. I'm going to get this out of the way so you can see me better. Cast your burdens onto Jesus, for he cares for you. Cast your burdens onto Jesus, for he cares for you. Higher, 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 higher. Lift up Jesus higher. Lower, 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 Satan, lower. Let's try it again. You got some clapping motions. That's the clapping pattern. Okay, let's try it again. We'll start with cast your burdens. Cast your burdens onto Jesus, for he cares for you. Cast your burdens onto Jesus, for he cares for you. Higher, 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 higher. Lift up Jesus higher. Lower, 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 Satan, lower. Well, thanks, folks. Cast your burdens onto Jesus. He cares for you. We'll talk again soon. Love ya.